Hey nerds, what's up? Jazmine, 1/3 of PrettyBrown&Nerdy here. After many requests, I finally got around to setting up my free Hulu trial because ain't nobody got time for those monthly payments. I set up my Hulu trial and finally got around to watching Marvel's Runaways. Now, Marvel's Runaways, based off of the comic of the same name, centers around a group of 6 teenagers who find out their parents are pretty much supervillains in disguise. They're a part of an evil organization known as Pride. And you know how as kids we had this perception that our parents were evil at some points when they did things that we didn't like or we didn't want them to do? Well, this is pretty much our childhood come to life. The group consists of Carolina Dean, Nico Minoru, Gert Yorks, Chase Stein, Molly Hernandez, and Alex Wilder. The group of friends pretty much band together and run away from home to atone for their parents' actions and their crimes, and to discover the secrets of Pride and their origins, along with finding out the truth about their family. You think you know your family for so many years, you pretty much been around them since the day you were born, but this is pretty much not the case. A few of them have superpowers. Carolina sparkles and shoots pixie beams at people, and Molly has super strength and demon eyes. The show was picked up by Hulu and is currently slated for 10 episodes and is ongoing, and I pretty much watched all the episodes up until the most recent one. I have to say, as someone who is not really familiar with the Runaway comics, I've never read them before, I really enjoy this series. And I'm pretty sure half the reason that I enjoy the series is because I did a little research and saw in the opening credits that it turns out that Kavon is one of the writers on the show, with Kevin Feige producing it. Now, if some of you are not familiar with Kavon, he pretty much writes the comic Saga and Fiona Staples illustrates it. I'm a huge fan of the Saga comics and I enjoy Brian and Fiona's work. So knowing that he is a writer for the show, that pretty much sets the standard for me of why I like this show so much. Because it caters to a lot of what I enjoy in watching TV shows and what I look for in writing. It's entertaining, it's scandalous, and the story has a diverse group of teenagers. It very much caters to the millennial modern teenager. It covers a lot of social topics and issues of today, and there's an air of mystery to the show. It's almost like a mystery, not crime show, but it's like the kids are the detectives and they're putting the pieces together of the story in order to reveal the bigger picture. And I really enjoy shows like that. Of course, kids and teenagers are rarely interested in what their parents are doing, and that resonates with me because I'm pretty sure for a lot of viewers, they don't really care about the parents in a lot of these TV shows and what they're doing either. But what makes this show great is that the parents are just as interesting as the kids. They're very complex, and there's an air of mystery around Nico's parents. For example, her mom is just really interesting, and I'm not quite sure what their goal is in the show, along with Carolina's mom as well, who actually is a cult leader. It gives you a lot of those different perspectives and of like the surrounding and the environment that they're growing up in. Carolina's mom is a cult leader. Alex's dad is an ex-gang member. We don't really know much about Nico's mom, and I can't say some of the other things because they'll be spoilers. Take Molly and Gert for instance. Their parents are the modern day parents who are into like health and fitness and natural herbs and medicine and things like that. And Molly is actually adopted by Gert's parents, so it also explores adopted kids and them growing up, you know, in a different family. And Molly spends a lot of the time trying to unlock the mystery of what happened to her parents as well. You're very much interested and intrigued by the organization Pride and what exactly their motive is. Over time with each episode, more is revealed, and it really leaves you wanting more. The show is really weird and awesome. I can totally tell that Kavon had a hand in this because a lot of what he writes is really good but also really weird. But all in all, Marvel's Runaways is definitely an interesting show to check out. If you have Hulu, I suggest you get on watching it right now. If you don't have Hulu, just do like me and get those free trials. That's why you got 10 emails. Y'all know the struggle, come on. So overall, I give Marvel's Runaways a 7 out of 10. Definitely check it out. And also don't forget to subscribe. All our social media links will be in the description below, and I will see you guys on the next video.